Oh, right, they got that map from the orcs. FYI, I did read the manga, so I'm not going into this like truly blind or anything. I'm just here for the fun of it. I like how Chilchuck, when he's like fantasizing or explaining these particular monsters and plant things, he inserts like these metallic gears in them, Like up there, you see it? It's like, I guess this is the way like Chilchuck sees things, him being the guy who like does all the lock picking, all the traps like deployment and things like that. Oh god, I can't speak words right now. But yeah, this is his like artistic sense of how he's viewing this dungeon. Ah ha ha! Wait. Oh yeah, he named us sword Kensuke. I like the hyper realistic frog. It looks exactly like a poison dart frog. The frog's got the right idea, like unequip the party members of their weapons and they're good as dead. Yeah, like I said, like Chilchuck's not usually like the monster type. That's usually Laios, but he can have a second. He has a Yeah, I can't say the word. He has like a sixth sense for these types of things because the monsters in this case sort of like act secondly as monster. Ugh, God, I cannot talk. They act secondly as traps. Oh, I remember this. He used the skin of the frogs to protect him from the wall plant. Yo, the expressions of that frog. Did you see that like subtle like anger there? I love it. Oh, wait. So it wasn't actually Chilchuck's imagination. The dungeon actually like builds the traps this way. Holy crap! I totally forgot about that. Chilchuck's my goat. Like he's not a frontliner or anything, but he is my man. I was gonna say, isn't there a high likelihood that the frog skin could be poisonous to the touch? Like, or did I miss something amongst all the fighting and stuff? Yo, I love the bait and switch here. Like, you think they're going to be like cooking them? Well, they are cooking it, but it's also a secondary explanation because they're making actual like outfits for from the frogs as well. And Marcel didn't really get that until like halfway through the explanation. Holy shit. Can I just say, Marcel with the long braid is kind of doing it for me. Like, I know I simp for Marcel like at least once per episode. So this will be my, hopefully, only one time. Ayo. Yo, the chorus. Oh my god. That is an S tier expression right there. And did you see Chilchuck? He doesn't even have, it doesn't even form his body. He's just a giant potato. And it's extra funny because they were the one measuring him earlier. Like, oh my god. What the hell happened to Senshi's eyebrows? Like, did you see that right there? Dude had no eyebrows. I know he has eyebrows. I mean, I did hear the animation in this episode was particularly off, but I guess I get that because they want to save all the good stuff for the next couple episodes, you know what I mean? The next couple episodes are major, is all I'm gonna say. Ayo, yeah! Priorities myself, please. That's so fucking cool, dude. Like, I love how casually they do the world building here and like using a canvas picture as the portal to just take you right back to like your base on the surface. That's so neat. You know? Like, wow. We barely see Kiki and Kaka in this. I hope we have at least two lines for each of them this episode. You know what I mean? Aha, you see continuity right there. Oh, really? From Dwarven Tunnels, eh? Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, I know what it is. I know about unsubstantiated rumors, my dude. I say that as a manga reader. I know that's not fair, but yeah. I will say this. I think this was the first chapter really where it wasn't exclusively like focused on like the food aspect or the main party. And that was the first hint that Delicious and Dungeon was going to be a bigger story than it led on, beyond the whole monster of the week format. The first time, like here, when they started talking about like the politics between the elves and the dwarves and the developments going on because of like the orcs moving above ground and all those interconnecting plot lines, that was the first time where I realized the author had put a hell of a lot of focus on how this world works, the intricacies of the show's government and things like that. And I was like, holy shit, this is actually a really special story. You know what I mean? Oh god, it's them. Not gonna say who, but I know who it is. I like this guy's like, oh fuck, what the fuck is his name? I forget. I'm sorry. But yeah, I like how he's not just the usual like old grump. Like he actually has compassion. You see him talking about like not wanting the elves come in and like fucking up the dwarf colonies and things like that. Like he has empathy and concern, and I like that. At first, he looks like a big stereotype, but he's not. I really, really do like that. Again, they're talking more about the soul being tethered to the body. This was hinted at in the previous episode and a couple times in the episodes before that. And normally I would complain about all the exposition that's going on right now, but in this case, they laid the groundwork and I think they've earned it. You know what I mean? Press A to doubt. That is so neat. Like, I know shit about like economy and stuff like that, but I do know for a fact like a lot of particular story fantasy stories, especially ones revolving dungeons and stuff, they usually don't go too in depth with how like the specific currencies and how people spend money and how it feeds back into the system. A lot of fantasy stories don't usually go into that much detail for it. So I respect that the author actually put a lot of thought to include this. You know what I mean? That he is. Oh my god. All of their faces. And then Chilchuk being the only like sensible one. Yo, these two? Am I right? Like I was saying, like a lot of people don't see adventuring as a business. It's mostly for fun in a lot of like typical adventure stories. But no, they actually treat this as a legitimate like business and occupation. She don't even know. Teens to 40s, that gap is huge. You couldn't even tell Kiki and Kaka apart. Like I don't want to be throwing the racist allegations, but you're not making it easy, Namari. That's all I'm saying. Oh wait, did they cut out the part where like uh Namari and Kikinkaka go out and eat? Because I know that was part of one of the chapters after she tried to find out if Fallon was found by the corpse retrievers. I mean, if they did cut it out, I kind of get it because they included stuff that we kind of already touched upon in previous episodes, and they can only fit so much in a 22-minute format, so I get that. But it would have been nice, you know. It would have been nice. More screen time for Kiki and Kaka is my main reason for that. But yeah, it's fine. We did that episode already. Yo, they're burnt to a crisp. Time to cook some warg. You know, I do like they're including this at this point because so far they've been pretty blasé about having to save their friend. Maybe it was just them like compartmentalizing their emotions and shit and things like that. Very important, by the way. But yeah, I do like they're sort of like changing it up. You know, I think there's a TV trope for this called Growing the Beard, where it's like the story starts out more lighthearted, but then the reality sets in. And then once you've earned the audience's trust that you can handle that type of story, that's when shit really gets real. And the stakes get real and the emotions start running high. And the characters start to realize we could actually fucking die. And that's so scary, you know? So I respect this. He ain't fighting, guys. Chill Chuck. I fucking love you, my man. Yo, you see Shiro in the back watching, and then Marcel giving him the stink eye? Oh man, I never get tired of that. So they have killed dragons before, so it's not like they're going into this completely blind. But still, I guess a red dragon is just that much more powerful, you know? Yo, that's a sweet ass transition. Did you see that? Like the camera like curving over to the top and they're automatically there? Like I'm probably the only one who's actually like super excited about that, but that is so neat and innovative. I love it. Yeah, what about Kensuke? This is every party in D&D right before a big boss battle where they have to kill something. It really is. That said, these guys are definitely a lot more like out of the box thanks to Laios. Cause like Laios really is a fucking genius, you know? Like we give him shit because of the whole monster fucking thing, but he actually is super intelligent and analytical and catches things that others would not, you know? I think that's what makes him such a great MC. He's well-rounded in that regard. That's right, adamantine. Yo. Oh man, I don't want to spoil anything, but what Chilchuk just said and Senshi like turning around and his expression there, you can probably put together what I'm saying. You know what I mean? You see, I also like this. They actually have to like mark the layout. This is obviously Chilchuk's like specialty. Cause like in a normal like tabletop game, you don't usually put that much thought into it. You just like you gun it. And I really, really do like that they're trying to make this into a semi-realistic setting and the things you would have to do to make all this work, you know? Oh yeah. Drunk ass. Yeah. Oh, like panko coating. Yo, it's like fried chicken cutlets. That's so delicious. I want some, man. This one I think I could actually like cook relatively easy in my own kitchen. That looks so good, dude. Oh, Marcel. Yo, are you happy or sad about that, girl? Ooh, I want to hear this. You know, I was very happy when I saw this particular moment in the manga cuz like the way we've seen Lyle so far, we can already tell like he has like some empathy issues. He doesn't have the best like emotional intelligence. He can't really read the room. And we all joke about him being like hella autistic and stuff. And so I do like this moment where it's like Laios is not completely like devoid of compassion or understanding. Like he actually does care. He just has trouble like understanding the particular setting in which to express it. You know what I mean? And so in this particular case where he's probably realized that everybody has been working so hard for him and he's never really had like or he's never really like really thought previously on how to show his gratitude. And I think that says so much about him as a person, you know, beyond just being the whole monster fucker kind of guy. You know what I mean? Like he really is a legitimately good person. Oh god. The cringe. Oh, come on. You guys liked it. You know you did. Fuck. It's here. I don't remember this happening at nighttime. I think this was an adaptation change in, or maybe it was nighttime, and the coloring of the manga panels don't really lend itself to making that really evident. What's this? Casting guidance or something? Whoo. Okay, okay, dude. Yeah. I am so fucking ready for the next couple episodes, dude. I will say, if you guys like fantasy stories at all, like fighting dragons and shit, this might be one of the best. Uh I know like that's a lot and I'm kind of hyping it up and I don't want to disappoint people when I say that, but at least for me, it was probably one of the best fight sequences that I'd ever seen. Just the thought put into it and the stakes and how things have played out in that particular fight, it was just so incredibly satisfying. And I know this is, and I know because it's probably gonna last like maybe 3 episodes. This fight, I want to say. I don't think that's too spoilery-ish, but in any case, I love this show so fucking much, man. I'm glad you guys were able to watch it with me, and I will catch you guys next time. Bye.